Boy, oh boy. Isn't this exciting, guys? Hopefully notifications actually go out, but yeah. For VOD gamers, apparently this idiot and this whole Luxian event, they call it, is a monthly thing that only shows up for 1 week. So yeah, that's stupid. Basically, it means that we gotta push this like as much as we can every single day while it's here. But as a new dad, I don't have the time to do that. Hey, Daniel. It does mean that I need to swap to a stronger class, because otherwise I'm gonna regret not doing that. You know what? Screw it. I'm just gonna go for it. And screw you, I'm just gonna spend my stupid qubits. I don't want to spend my flux. So at least we can craft a portal at the highest difficulty right now, but... Skip. Yeah, Leon's doing good. He had his first, like, super crazy scream till he's purple in the face cry yesterday. Just because apparently that's normal, like around the 2 to 3 month mark, they start purple crying, so... It might have just been some weird coincidence. He was just really upset, but whatever. Okay, you have too many items in your inventory. I do? Ooh, I do. Alright, let's get rid of these then. I don't care. But yeah, other than that, he's doing fine. Okay, and then also, where's... Hold on. Where's this NPC? Apparently there's another NPC in here that actually sells Souls of the Depths. Don't know which one it is. Let's also do some of these. Some being the key word. Hey, Atro. You need to complete the quest line fully, I think. Oh, like when we complete the final part of the quest line, the NPC shows up here? Okay, that's kind of stupid, but I guess it makes sense. Yeah, I should swap classes, but oh well, I'm lazy and I don't care. Thankfully, Death Defying works in here anyway, so we're fine. No, that's the thing. Old Luxian is gone, Delhi. Like, what's happening is this area that we're in right now apparently is just once a week, every month. So when the update hit, we didn't even get like the first few days of it. So, like, I'm flabbergasted. I don't understand the devs' logic behind the decisions that they make. I mean, I never did. Nobody ever did. But it's just like, what an incoherent mess of an idea. I guess they're trying to add the FOMO to it or something. But yeah. That's at least our understanding, because Atro is the one who actually asked the devs, and then he got a reply, and they basically said, oh yeah, it's once a week thing every month. And it's like, huh? That's stupid. Hey, Miss Rhett. I installed Twitch on my phone just now. I didn't even know that was a thing. The way they described it, it sounded like they were building a roguelike game mode. This is not that. I know. I actually, like, the idea sounded a lot better than the execution. Oh, I'm already done with this quest. Whoops. I need origin portals. Thank God there's an adventure crafting table in here. Here we go. Let's do 10, because I'm lazy and I don't care. Let's craft the movement speed ability, right? You're already on an adventure. Oh. I am? Oh, there it is. I see. It just grabbed the wrong quest. Do the quest step. It gives you back all the rewards or all the costs as a reward. Oh yeah, I know. I've been trying to. What was the next part of the official quest? So Luxian's favor. Oh, okay. So just craft something. Sure, I can do that. I can get movement speed, you guys. Oh my god. Wish my mount movement speed still worked in here. I don't know why they removed that. Where's the movement speed one? No. There. Sweet. Donate at Luxian's long shots. Oh, I didn't even know this was a quest to donate like 15 things per day. That's a little gross. I'll just donate the things that I have a million of. Why do you guys do it one at a time? That's so stupid. Oh, man. Yeah, I just realized that too, Atro, that the fire gem dust was the best. Hey, Josh. The update isn't that bad, just it has decay time. No, it's pretty bad. The thing is, there's a lot of things that I do genuinely like about this update. It's just the execution of it all, where it's like, oh, there's things that decay and things that force you into FOMO, and then all of these things end up actually expiring next week, and then the event doesn't come back for another month, and it's like, ugh, like all these like really questionable design choices. It was actually, like, it's ironic that it was actually better on the test server, because there it was like, oh, I can just have fun. Cool. Is it worth loot collecting C4 gear to get the Cosmic Dragon, since I get it back from the Gear Crafter vaults? Yeah, I mean, if it's not upgraded C4 gear, if it's already upgraded, then God no, don't do that. But if it's a choice between the Cosmic Dragon or having like actual gear, I think gear is probably more important than the dragon. But I do loot collect like any excess C4s I get, that's for sure. Any tips on Solarian? Started using him, got to level 20, but can't understand how his abilities work. Okay, so basically, all of his abilities are a damage over time proc. So you'll tag an enemy with one ability, then tag them with the next, then tag them with the next kind of thing. His left click, as far as I know, will keep all of the tags, and then I think his ultimate expires all of them at once to deal Chongo damage, if I recall correctly. Sorry, it's been a while since I used him. Either that or it just keeps the timer up. Like, you just gotta keep cycling between all your abilities to keep the damage over time going. Think of it as like a poison or a burning effect. When you max out donations for the day, it uses up around 100k of the resource. Ew. So for stuff like Gem Dust and Isaac Cthulhu, you can max it out. Why would you want to, though? Like, is the reward worth it? I guess because you get the Venturine, but pretty bad. Still no new character. It's been so long. I know. I wish. Also, I haven't looked at one of these guys. Oh, it's a Daughter of the Moon reskin. Still looks cool. Why has he got a mustache? Also, get out of here. What is my quest? There we go. More important than any of that, guys. Oh my god, Switch 2 pre-orders finally start. And then, funny enough, I was so quick to posting that video that the Canadian blog post, Nintendo posted it like right after I was done. So yeah, we still have the same pre-order time. Either way, I'm excited to give Nintendo, the Faceless Corporation, my money. The uncommon is 20 to 50 Venturine, and rare is 100 to 750. Oh, for the gambling? Oh, okay. I mean, it's not like I need the gem dust, so I could just do that and drain my resources, honestly. Okay, I gotta find like a bigger group of enemies because this is just dumb. Love the ranged enemies that still just slowly circle strafe you, bro. Oh, hey, YB. What up? Also, my god, Miss Rhett. I guess that's the disadvantage of mobile Twitch, sitting through that many ads. Good lord. How can I get poles to upgrade my permatorch? Oh, the banners. You get them out of the delves, as Pyro mentioned. You get it out of the pressurized delve caches. Oh, okay, so it's out of the boxes. There you go. Why am I getting a notification for what? Oh. Yeah, we took the pugs to the vet the other day, just for something simple. You know, their ears were really itchy, so we thought, all right, finally, we'll take them in. I mean, most of all, we just wanted to get a refill of some medicine. I'm not sure how it is in other countries, but in out here, they have this criminal setup where if you want to end up getting a refill of your medicine, you have to take them in and they have to get an exam so that they can be like, oh yeah, they need the medicine. They charge you for the exam, of course. And yeah, so we went there. They ended up finding all these problems with their ears. They found some problems with Jub's eyes. And I mean, you guys know where this is going, so I'll just skip to the spoiler. $1,000. We just wanted a refill of our goddamn medicine. But it cost $1,000. Don't become a gamer like me. Become a veterinarian, aka the criminal of doctorhood. Because then you can just charge for nothing. And there's no health benefits. And it's your pet, which you love. It's basically like your child. So you have to pay for it. And then they're gonna act like they care, but they're still charging you up the ass, so. So yeah, that's fun. And then with the pre-orders of the Switch, frankly speaking, I can't afford the full Switch price. I was gonna drop down like all the money and just buy the Switch outright, but nope, I'll have to wait for payday. So that's fun. Let me take a peek and see what my my light is right now. I'm at, well, I was at 12.5 because Berserker. Otherwise, I'm handling it fine when I pop a flask. I just don't pop flasks out of habit. Also, Chaz, thanks so much for the tier 1 membership. Appreciate it, man. We had to get vet insurance in the US and it still ain't worth it. No, because that's the thing. As stupid expensive as that was, it's actually more expensive if we got, like, pet insurance. Because the pet insurance is something like $300. It's either like $300 a month or like $300 a year. It's, you know, it seems like it's not that much. But then when you think how frequent we go to the vets and how few and far between we actually drop down this much money, it's still cheaper. It's just that we had to pay it all up front instead of slowly drip feed over months, you know? It's just frustrating because I knew, like, when we were going there, we were like, we know what's going to happen. We know they're going to charge us, like, a lot more and say there's all these problems. And the big joke I keep making fun of right now is Jub basically, she walks into stuff a lot. So the vet told us that she's blind. So I keep making fun of the vet because I'm like, hi, Jub, why are you looking at me? The vet said you're blind, you can't see me. Because I'm fairly confident she can at least still see shapes, and like under certain lighting conditions, she can see just fine. But thankfully she's a dog, so she doesn't care. And she's still happy. Jub's kind of blind, she is. She's had issues for a while now, and now they're like, what is it? They're giving us like some other medication where they're like, okay, this medication is to keep her eyes from getting dry, because apparently they get super dry, I don't know. And she has to be on this medicine forever, and it's like, yeah, we'll see about that. Depends on the price. Scammers. Okay, what were you saying, Atro? Oh, first Chaz. We had the vet insurance in the US and it still ain't worth it. Paid vet insurance and still had to pay for the checkup regardless. Yeah, I know, because it only covers like big ass like fees and stuff. It's stupid. You're probably running Litany for the extra 120 light. Oh, wait, Litany. Do you mean the food? Yeah, I didn't even think about using my stupid free range crystals. I mean, I have the fish food too, so I can just do that. I didn't even think about that. So good call, Atro. Yes, Erden. Yep, exactly. This event is here for a couple more days, and then it's gone for 3 weeks, apparently. So that's fun. No, I know that you didn't mean this food item, Atro, but this should be fine. I mean, otherwise, yeah, I mean, I guess I could use that other stupid martial arts buff. By the way, I sent you some of my art on Discord. Okay, thanks, Miss Rat. Yeah, I'll check it when I have time. I know my replies are like super late, but dad life. And today I'm a little bit pressed for time. Like right now I'm squeezing this stream in because Mariko's gonna go into work for a single client. This is her first time going in since, you know, all the baby and surgery and everything. And then afterwards, when she gets back, we gotta go to my parents for our Easter dinner because no one's gonna be available on Monday or whatever. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, Vish. Hey, Matt. How many fragments is the new dragon? 400, right? Is it 400 or 500? I don't remember exactly. I gotta remember to actually use my potions. But yeah, Vish saying, so let me get this right. They time-gated the time gate. Yes, they did. Oh, sorry. Yeah, so it's 100. Oh, did I run out of death defying? I wasn't paying attention. And guess what happened? I just lost like a whole bunch of my Venturine. So it's almost like this whole area is worthless and like a waste of time and just designed by an actual moron. I wasn't paying attention at all. That's fun. So can I just keep going then? Am I still good? I gotta really pay attention to my floss, I guess. Stupid ass video game. Imagine trying to have like punishment for death, but just being an absolute brainlet like incel who doesn't understand like how to make fun video games. So you make it so that you just end up losing time, which is the most valuable resource, arguably, that you could lose in a video game because it affects my actual life. I wish I could like this. I wish I could like this whole Luxian thing, genuinely, bro. You don't just lose time, you lose scaling too. But that's what I mean though, is now like it's all related to time, because it's all these resources and all of the effort that I put into it, you know? So stupid. Like, if I'm being honest, this will probably be like the first and last time I stream this Luxian crap. Because I'm probably just not even gonna bother. It's just so soul crushing and boring, dude. Even like, bro, the freaking Castle Catastra. Castle Catastra sucked. That was better than this. Stop with the knockback, dude. These enemies don't have that much knockback in the game. Like, stop it. Just remove knockback from the game, please, for the love of God. All right, am I still on this stupid trial event? No, I'm not. Oh. Oh, so it's just over then. Never mind. Oh, that's it. So I just increase it? Okay. Is it actually increasing? Okay, it doesn't. Wait. So it doesn't increase, I just end up spending the resource to reset it, and then I gotta do the quest from scratch again? Okay. All right. Let's just start from 0. It decreases your stats slightly and then buffs the rewards. Okay. Apparently it increased their knockback like crazy. So, did I not lose anything for that death? Like, I'm so confused. Like, I didn't lose resources, but I lost stats? And time, of course, because I gotta do this all over again like an idiot. You lose stuff you have in your inventory at the time when you die. Yeah, okay. So on top of having to get my flasks constantly, I should also go to the hub or go to that starting area and like craft all of my venturine into the other resources then to avoid losing some of it? Or is that not affected and I still just lose it anyway? I guess you want to craft it into items as quickly as possible, not just the donuts. Yeah, that's still really bad. Okay. So make a habit of doing this. Which slowly increases, by the way, throughout the day. There we go. I don't know where that other NPC is yet. Donate to Luxian's Horde. Isn't that this? I already thought I did this, but... There you go, stupid. Oh, I see. The quest is telling me to go through each of the different... Okay, I get it. Yeah, I just gotta really pay attention to my flask then. When you increase difficulty, your rewards aren't gone. They're delayed, and when you complete the higher difficulty quest... Yeah, I know that part. I just didn't know what the death entailed, but yeah, it's not bad. Or I mean, it's not good. No, it's bad. What will two players who maxed out their stability do if they remove knockback? I know. We always got to be considerate of those two players. So they made a roguelike without looking up what a roguelike is. Well, no, they made a roguelike mode in a game that is literally just about like resource management. I honestly think a roguelike mode genuinely could work in this game, but unfortunately it would just be another parasitic design update that ultimately would add nothing to the game, like this Luxian update adds nothing to the game long term. Because when you think about it, at its core, all this update really does is makes Luxian's resources not only more time gated, but actually more expensive. Like they cost more dragon coins overall. And ultimately it adds credits as an option, so pay to win. On top of the dragon coins, which are already pay to win. So it's literally pay to win, pay to win. Like, there's a part of me that really, you know me, like, I want to defend the devs and I want to defend this game and I want it to be better, but then we get, like, harebrained ideas like this that just are like, okay. How many months did they end up spending on this update? And then it's garbage. Furthermore, why did they end up spending so much time not only on this update, but to make it worse, like from the test server? Because it really wasn't that bad at first. But as far as like the overall life cycle of the game, this is just the new thing to chase for mastery. That's it. And yep, this Luxian trial event apparently is just once a month now. So hopefully we get enough stink around this update that the devs actually change it. I know that they won't, because the devs' number one goal, it seems right now, is to suck all the fun out of this game and try to add content that is as dragged out as humanly possible so they can work on the next update. And then when the new update comes out, they forget about the last update and don't touch it up and make it faster. So we just have all of these systems in the game that just take perpetually longer and longer and longer for new players to be able to actually accomplish anything, and thus makes the game more boring and less accessible. And then they wonder why the game is dying. Later, Miss Rat. Yeah, have a good one. Like, how about you stop working on updates like this that nobody wants and just add classes. Just, that's it. If they just keep adding characters to this game, I know it would become an unbalanced mess, but if we kept getting new classes, then the balance wouldn't matter that much. And I don't care, just make the new class OP as hell. Genshin Impact does it and that company still makes billions of dollars. Trove could learn a thing or two from the amount of asset flipping that those China mobile games do. Am I done with this already, I think? Also, whoa, my flask. Uh-oh. Yeah, I know Genshin's got the anime characters. Yeah, that's true. So it's got all the weebs. Also, hi, just... Wow, look how many enemies I gotta kill, guys. Let's craft some donuts. Oops. Oh, crap. I can only craft like 2? Oh. Well, make sure my flasks are nice and full. I'm not used to looking at my flasks is the thing. Yep. So you get 15 fragments a day. And you'd be able to grind this for 7 days, ideally, not this week, lol. But that's the thing, it's almost like they're trying to add value to this update by making it so extremely time gated that you can't avoid it. in a way, I almost feel like, oh, this sucks that it's once a month now. Because frankly speaking, I just wanted this to be something that I would casually grind and not like super focus on, you know? But then at the same time, I could go, oh, thank God, it's only once a month. But the problem is, it's a whole week, which means 7 full days of this, which is just not gonna happen. What I need is, Atro, did you already calculate it? I wanna know how many portals of D15 do you have to go through in order to get enough Venturine to get the full 15 dragon fragments each day? Because that's what I would want to do, is calculate how much time it all takes. How much time are they expecting the average player to spend in this area every day? You know? Man, they eat my flasks up. As someone who does the really details, I thankfully am used to paying attention to my flasks and managing them. Emblem triggers against enemies that take 3 flasks away in 1 attack. Yeah, okay, they're taking 3 flasks away with 1 attack. That makes sense why my flasks are being drained so quickly. Gotta factor in donations as well, because you get a lot from that. No, because we can't factor that in. It's not something we could calculate. So I would just not include that. You need around 1400 adventuring, and if you're doing 2 or 3 difficulty increases to each portal, completing that is 4 to 5 portals each day. Okay, yeah, and this takes about, let's say, maybe 20 minutes per. I mean, it depends on the class. I clearly need to swap off Shadow Hunter for this. Get to Boomer to be more efficient. But yeah. Because I would have been done this around 15, 20 minutes. So let's see. So about, let's say maybe it would take an average of like an hour and a half, yeah, about that per day. Which is still pretty bad, especially considering this also isn't feeding into my star bar, because, you know, that would make too much sense. Yeah, Chaz, I saw the RuneScape Dragon Wild thing. I don't know if I'm gonna have time, frankly speaking. I thought about doing a video on it, but I really don't know if I have a chance. Because Gorn, you guys might remember that one. It's a VR game, super violent, super fun. It was one of the first like really good VR games. They actually had Gorn 2 just released yesterday. I haven't even had a chance to play it. Honestly, I was busy grinding through Mandragora, that game that I had a video of the other day, the 2D Souls-like. And I got to the end of the game with my press copy of the game. And then when the game launched, the game updated, and they basically added a Trojan virus to it. I'm not even kidding. Like, Windows and Steam don't let me play the game anymore. And I am not going to give it a freaking positive flag. Like, lots of people are saying it's a false positive, but then when you read their EULA agreement, it's really fishy. Where they basically are going to steal your data and sell it to brokers, which arguably is something that most companies do anyways. But I'm waiting until they fix that, or until someone cracks the game, so that I can actually finish it and do like a proper review. And I've got my full playthrough pretty much ready to go. I just need to beat the final boss. It's an amazing game. It's just held back by really shady dealings like that. Although it does have the tag of Metroidvania, which I would not put under that game. It's a Souls-like 100%. There's barely any upgrades that you actually get that affect you in a meaningful way. It's like, oh, you got a grappling hook. You can go to 5 new spots now. The end. Again, it's still a great game. Like, I was clocking in a lot of time into that one and having a lot of fun. Well, kind of. Difficulty scaling is terrible, but anyways, I'll save all those thoughts for when I end up making my review. Which I might just make my review today anyways, regardless of if I beat it. But I really want to beat it because I want to know how long the game is, because it kind of just keeps going. But anyway. I've been doing the 15 fragments each day. Donations alone get me a third and a half of the way consistently, which does the same. Nice. Yeah, okay, so I should spend the gem dust then, I guess. I guess it's worthwhile to do the donation. And eventually it caps off, right? Like you're saying it takes maybe 100k of the gem dust total, which is still a lot of gem dust, dude. Hey, Sharko. Also, hi to anyone else if I didn't say hello. There we go. All right, get out of here. All right, where's that stupid NPC? There he is. No. All right, where is he? Where's that extra NPC? Does he show up in the next floor? I like how for some reason I just had to do this all again. Like what? All right, well we'll go to the next floor, I guess. Oh, the NPC is part of the quest line. Oh, like I unlock him after I'm done with this. Okay. Oh. Oh, okay. My mistake. I didn't realize I was increasing the difficulty within this area because all of the lower portals will close and force you into the next area. That makes a lot of sense. All right. Yeah, so I'll have to try and complete the next one because otherwise I don't think I'll be strong enough. So long as I keep track of my flasks, we're okay. We're fine. And arguably, if I push this like +4, +5. But were you saying the +4, +5 portals, was that including donations, Atro? Because if only you can invite people to the world to help. I know. Then it would actually be fun. Which is exactly why you can't do it. But yeah, I'll have to do... I gotta remember to actually donate before I complete the portal. Was that already it? That was quick. Nice. Yo, 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 yo. Get out of here, you worm. Ugh. I don't know what you're saying, Shirko. You're talking about a bee that almost died, or someone got stung who was allergic? 4 to 5 portals was without donations included. Okay, so with donations, it takes significantly less time, because if you're saying it gives you about half of the resources, then that means, yeah. So that would cut it in time, so about 45 minutes per portal. Hey, Spooky. Unfortunately, I learned this morning that portals close at daily reset. So always end the run before reset. And you don't get the rewards, right? Let me guess. Yikes. It's going up fast, isn't it? Well, we'll do it this one time just so I can... I shouldn't donate because if I die, it means I lose everything that I just donated. Sheesh. Yikes, dude. Oh, that's it. It's already done. Okay, man, that cost a lot. Yeah, I'll open the venturine boxes after I'm done with this though, because I don't want to have the venturine in my inventory. That's gonna like screw everything up. Because if I die, I'm gonna lose all that, I assume. What are you grinding right now? Is it for Mystic Gear? So I'm technically grinding the dragon, but once I complete the quest line, there are Mystic Gear resources in here, so thank God it's not just tied to the delves anymore. Although this area sucks, at least I can do it. But yeah. Yeah, the portal closes and you don't get the resources on reset. Nice. Sick. If you get around 1,000 venturine per day, you max out the number of dragon frags you can craft. I'm at about 50 right now. Yeah. Which all would be fine if this was just a weekly reset event, not just a once a month thing. Genuinely, that is like so stupid. If this was just every day, then at least it would be something that I could just casually grind through. Instead of, oh, I have to no-life it for a week. Too bad I have a son and other responsibilities. Yes, you keep the dragon fragments and any of the actual items you craft, you're just gonna lose the donuts and venturine. I'll be stuck at 90 fragments for 3 weeks. Okay, so technically that means if you're at 90 fragments and we were missing a couple days, it does mean you can get that dragon in a week. So if you can no-life it like I can't, then that's not that bad. Unfortunately, I think it's gonna take me probably a couple months to get that dragon. Because I'm already missing like quite a few days of fragments. And I'm not going to be able to do it every single day next session either, so. You can actually max the dragon in 1 full week, but this wasn't 1 full week. Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay. No, Blue, so the Luxian trial is here for 1 week every month. That's what I meant with the title. Hey, where's? Which is stupidly time gated. My God. Oh, my flask. That was really close. I didn't notice that idiot was just draining them. Doesn't help that they put so much unbalanced, like, broken ass enemies in here. What if I just do the old school Shadow Hunter or Shadow Tower trick? Where I just go straight up into the air like this. Yeah, there you go. Stupid game. At least they're still brain dead. Oh my God. It's the bomb guys, like they've always just drain your health. Thank you. Dude! Good God. Going straight up in the air with boomer, bow, and blast bomb. Yeah, is the meta for the area. No, I know. I would assume so. Okay, flasks are good. Yep, let's go back out to the stupid edge of the world again. Also, don't respawn. No, I know. I learned that the hard way, but that was on the test server, so. And of course this game still has players, bro. It's free. Why wouldn't it? Problem is we haven't had any substantial updates, so everyone's just kind of in this really frustrated point where it's like, hello, can you make the game good? Can you add what we want? I mean, at least they're doing the optimization fixes to the game, so that's awesome. Albeit, very surface level, not like super impressive for, you know, for the sake of marketing. It's not very like, it's not gonna pull people back. God, this invader is strong. What the hell? There we go. Is that an invader? No, that was like a turret. That was so weird. The other thing too, what happens if you disconnect? Do you go back into this world? And if you do disconnect and have like internet issues, how long does the world last before it like dies? I have all these questions that I'm sure the devs didn't ask. You can leave and rejoin. Oh, okay, so the portal will still be in the hub area? Okay. Thank God. At least they thought of that. Okay, hold up. I need, Oh, there's where all the enemies are. What was I gonna do? I don't know. Anyway. This will be way better. My game still implodes when I'm anywhere with more than 10 people. Yeah, because they only fixed some VFX for a few classes. I'm just praying we get the needed Dragon Coin rework after the servers are done being migrated. I know. I really hope that they're actually working on Dragon Coins. Knowing them, they'll probably make it more monetized, but it's really bad right now. Hello. Thank you, you stupid T-Rex. Why are you so tanky? Cheater? Get out of here. Did they ever patch duping on and glitches on console? Yep. So for right now, as far as I know, they've just disabled a lot of the like a lot of the resources that people were duping. They've just made untradeable for now until they resolve the issue. But all the major duping stuff has been taken care of. Outside of still needing to ban a lot of people, but... So we just get old Luxian the weeks in between. I don't think the old Luxian exists anymore. I think he's just gone. This is the replacement. I might be mistaken, but... Actually, you know what? Let me, Yeah, so next week would be Luxian, so maybe, but I don't think old Luxian is there anymore. Old Luxian isn't even in the game files anymore. Oh, God. Okay, so there you go. He's been deleted. Like, holy crap, dude. Ugh. No, that's the thing. That's the thing, Dead. This Trials of Luxian is not every other week. It's literally 1 week every month. Apparently, that's what the devs said, which is the stupidest thing I've ever heard. I don't know which week. Maybe it's random. Did I complete the stupid quest? It looks like we're done. Nope. I just didn't have it selected, of course. I hope that this would... personally, I think this should just be every week, not like... I don't know. So we'll still have an empty week with nothing after Corruxian. Apparently, yep. I hope that's not true, but apparently that's what one of the devs said. I can read the quote from the dev verbatim. One sec. So someone said, the patch notes don't state how often Luxian will be around. It only states that there will be 1 week at a time. Nowhere in the PTS was it stated, blah, blah, blah. Devs said, it does state it now. The trials are scheduled to return on a monthly basis. Okay. Cool. So, yeah. Guess that means 2 weeks of Luxian doing nothing, and then a week of absolutely nothing happening at all. It'd be like a delve being like once a month. But yeah, unfortunately, that means that if you want to grind, and especially if you're a mastery farmer, you kind of have to grind like every day during that week for at least like an hour and a half in order to get the various like dragon fragments and stuff. Not to mention all the other resources you can get out of it. Like they're really expecting you to just no life this update. But the problem is, as always, the update's so boring that the average player isn't going to bother, you know? And new players, I mean, this update is not for you. This update is systematically here to drain people's dragon coins. Look at this guy. He's dancing. Going so crazy. Also, yes, I know I'm fighting really inefficiently right now, but I'm honestly just trying to get this done. Oh, those are just babies. Okay. There, a portal. Go, 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 go. Oh my god. Hey, Or. How bad is this update for new players? New players won't bother. I mean, look at this. Here, bro, you want to buy this costume for 225 dragon coins? It wasn't that much when it was in Luxian's inventory. I don't know why they increased the price of everything. A lot of us are under the impression that they must be overworking dragon coins in like the next major update, because otherwise this is psychotic. Hey, Mystery. Yeah, I don't understand why this is once a month thing, like 1 week in a month. Genuinely, it should, like, at the least, if this replaced Luxian and was every 2 weeks, okay. Still stupid, but whatever. Okay. Where are these boxes? Hold up. Can't see anything in my freaking inventory. Where are the boxes? I surely have the boxes. Where are they? Oh my god, my inventory. I gotta like delete half of these items. Alright, anyway. Because then the problem is these, yeah, like, if you want it to be super cheap, you could just save this all the way to the end. But we kind of gotta, like, use it on all of these as much as possible. 7 more today, yikes. 5 slots down all the way on the right. Thanks, Atro. Alright, let's see what these do. I don't know what that did. It just opened them all instantly thanks to the mod. Oh, yeah. It gave me a pretty decent amount. You weren't kidding about the donation station. Ugh, so then they want me to go through another portal. You know what, guys? I'm on a time limit, so I'm gonna take a break from that, and we'll do my Easter daily. And then we'll have to call it, unfortunately. PTS is getting 225 signets in 1 day was possible. With a decrease in rewards last minute before the update, it's now impossible. Yep, that sounds about right. Change the update last minute without consulting the actual people who play this game and actually know how good or bad these mechanics are. Because that's the biggest thing for me is it's just like, it's so weird why they just would decide last minute to make it so bad. You know? It's just very strange. Also, Daniel, long-winded message, but yeah, have a happy Easter or whatever, you know, if you have the holiday, sure. Yes. Positive vibes. To me, it's just an excuse to see family and have food. You think they're gonna make new content update like Geode soon? What do you mean? I know that right now they're mostly focusing on migrating the server from a cloud server to a physical server, so that should have a huge impact on the lag in the game. But then there's also supposed to be VFX optimization that they're working on. Which, once again, awesome stuff, but also kind of stupid when you think about like how little it's going to like the optimization stuff and the server stuff is great, but as far as their next actual update, what are they working on? I don't know. I don't know why your message got blocked by auto mod, whereas, and for some reason I can't reveal it. But last epoch feels so much better with WASD. Did they add WASD? That's dope. Yeah, I didn't know they added that. Now they just gotta make it so that you can cast while moving, and then I will quit Path of Exile. Because that's the main thing for that type of game for me, is just Path of Exile being able to move while casting is like so big for me. Oh, egg dungeons, where are you? I need a couple more of you. You know what? Geode Surface probably has more. What's the Dino? Curious if the Dino Tamer is better than Lunar Lancer. In what regard? For speed, probably. Because Dino Tamer is more consistent with its abilities, I would say, is the biggest thing with it. That egg dungeon done? Yes, it is. Later, Chaz. Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna be ending soon as well. I just figured I'd chill with you guys for a little bit more before I head out. They also made it so that all forged items automatically go to the forge. Oh, thank God. Last epoch doing what Path of Exile didn't want to do. Lancer's better for speed over Dino Tamer once you master it. Lunar Lancer means I've heard from have higher damage than Dino Tamer. I'm more so talking about the fact that Lunar Lancer's abilities are very buggy and inconsistent. That's kind of the thing. You gotta, you know, give it to RNG. But otherwise, yeah, Lancer's like actually one of the fastest classes. And surprising that it's actually got some high damage. I mean, I knew it had high damage, but I didn't know it was that high. But yeah. Anyways, guys, summary, this update kind of sucks. I don't have time to grind another like hour that it wants me to do. I guess I'll have to swap my class off of Shadowhunter if I want to do the Luxian trials consistently. And then I'll have to swap back in like 2 days anyways when it's gone for a month. So yeah. But that's going to do it for me. Thank you guys for coming out. Appreciate it. Hope you had fun. Happy holidays. Happy whatever. I'll catch you guys next time.